Hello friends, in this video you will see how to carry out work contract related transactions in Tally under the GST regime. I am having some sample data. Here the name of my company is Work Contract Trading Company and the contract is awarded by one nurses training academy for construction of a mess hall. The contract value is 1 lakh rupees, which is inclusive of all taxes. I have to purchase some materials for carrying out this construction job: river sand, cement, bricks, steel, etc. Remember, all these materials attract tax under GST. So here I have mentioned tax rates approximately. You have to find out the exact tax rate as well as HSN code for each product. So let us begin. Let us begin by creating the company and adding GST features. Go to Tally and go to create company. I am going to copy the name from my document, copying it and pasting this information, this name into Tally. Country I have to mention, then the state I am mentioning as Kerala. Now for enabling GST I am taking the company books beginning from date at 1/7/2017 and then Control A to save the company. Yes, now the company created. Let us now enable GST in this company before recording any transaction. Go to F11 features, statutory and taxation, then enable GST first. Then come to the second line, there also you type yes. Here you have to mention GST details. First is Kerala. Next you have to enter the GSTIN. So here I am having my GSTIN number given, that I am going to copy from here and pasting it into Tally. Yes, GST applicable from 1st July and other details I am not mentioning. You have to also mention the PAN number. For PAN number I have already copied the TIN, which I am going to paste it here and making some modification. Yes, now PAN is ready. I can save it. So the company is ready and let us now move on to create the masters. The first master is accounting masters. I am going to create the ledgers required for recording purchase transaction, sale transaction, and to account taxes. I am going to accounts info, ledger, then create. First ledger is purchase. Let me type purchase here. I will be having only one purchase to handle all nature of purchase transactions, and I am not going to maintain separate purchase account for each tax rated article, etc., etc. So I am having only one purchase account. With this purchase account I am going to manage all. Keep under purchase account. Then inventory values are affected should be yes. GST applicable, you say yes, applicable. Then set alter GST details, don't go here, don't mention any rate or anything here. Type of supply you can select as goods, then save it. Now I am going to have tax ledgers. I should have 3 tax ledgers. The first one is CGST. Keep it under duties and taxes. Then select the tax type as GST, and tax type again you have to select as central tax. Here also don't mention any tax rate. Next is SGST, again under duties and taxes, GST, it is a state tax, again not mention the tax rate here. Next is IGST. That also comes under duties and taxes. Type of tax is GST, and put it under integrated tax. I am not mentioning tax rate here too. So I have created ledgers. Next thing what I have to do is I have to modify the inventory features available in Tally to accommodate work contract type transaction. For that purpose I am going to F11 features. F11 features, inventory features. Here essentially I have to enable maintain multiple godown feature, because it is believed that as and when materials are purchased, it is going to get stored in a location, and from where it is transferred to the work site where the actual work is going on. So I'm going to maintain multiple godown feature. I'm going to enable it. Press Ctrl A. Now let us go to the inventory info. Inventory info and create inventory related masters. Go to inventory info. First you have to create godowns. I am going to alter the already existing godown in Tally, which is main location, and I am going to change its name as main store. Main store, where I used to keep all materials as and when purchased. Now I am going to create the other location. The other location here is Nurses Academy, where the construction activity is taking place. So I may have to frequently store materials on the work site. So I am giving the name of that location as Nurses Academy. Nurses Academy under primary, and I am saving it. So I have created two locations. Now let me go to the stock items. I have to buy raw materials, so I have to create all the raw materials. Go to create menu, and here you can, if necessary, you can configure, because certain things are not wanted, so that you can save your time. Look at the screen, it's very compact now. The first item is river sand, so I'm copying the name from here and pasting it into Tally. Then it is coming under primary units. River sand is usually measured in cubic feet, and that unit is not available here, so I am going to create. First of all, symbol CFT, cubic feet, then its full name. And decimals, no. Then come to the statutory information part. GST is applicable, you have to say applicable. Set alter GST details, there also you have to type yes, because this is the place where I have to mention the tax rate and not in accounts. First of all, description, you can give a brief description about the article. I'm skipping that. Then HSN code, you have to find out the exact HSN or service accounting code from appropriate websites. That also currently I am not giving. Is non-GST goods? No. Then calculation type, you have to mention on value. Then taxability, you have to say it is taxable. All two I am skipping. And what is the rate of tax? Let us see what's the rate of tax. Here it is mentioned 5%. That means I have to enter that 5%. There's an integrated tax that will be automatically divided half to central and state. And now asking whether it is goods or service, you can select goods. Save it. Next item is cement. It attracts 28% tax. Copy the name cement, come to Tally and paste it. Cement. Cement is measured in bags. It is not available. First of all, abbreviation for bags, BGS. Then bags. Accept it. Then statutory part, again you have to say GST is applicable. Set alter, that also you have to say yes. The other area I am not going. Calculation type is on value. Taxability, you should mention taxable. and the rate of tax you can mention here as 28%. Again it's goods, save it. And next item is bricks. It attracts 5% tax. Copy it and come to tally, paste it into tally. It's primary. Bricks, it is numbers, so I have to create numbers. Numbers, no fraction. Statutory information GST is applicable. Set alter GST details, type yes. On value, it is taxable, and the tax rate is 5%. It is again, it is goods, and save it. Now let us move to steel. It is 18% tax is there. So select copy steel and paste it into tally. Primary, steel is measured in tons, so I have to create new unit. TN, that is an abbreviation for tons. You can give the expansion, then select it, save it. GST is applicable. Set alter GST details, you go there. On value, it is taxable. Then you have to mention it is 18%. That will be divided between state and central. Then goods. Okay, fine. Now I'm going to create the product which I'm going to sell. The product which I'm going to sell is a service. Even though it's a service, you have to give a name to that product as if you are selling a stock item. So let us create here construction of mess hall. Construction of mess hall, it is primary. Units, you can give unit as one number because one number mess hall is going to be constructed. And GST applicable, you can say applicable. Set alter, you have to go to their description. Here it is on value, and taxability taxable. Bus contract, the rate of tax is 18%, so I am going to enter it and save it, and here you have to mention it as service. That's all. So I have created all the stock items, both buying as well as selling here. Now let me enter the transaction. Before entering transaction, let me also go to inventory masters, voucher type, and I have to create special voucher type for recording this transaction. One is I have to transfer materials from main store to Nurses Academy frequently. For that purpose, I am going to use a journal. Let us first give the name for that journal, transfer journal. Transfer journal is the name. Keep it under stock journal and come to the last column, name of class. There you can add a class. The name of that class itself should be transfer. So one question tally will be asking, use class for inter-godown transfer. Straight away you can say yes. Now one more voucher type, which is for converting the raw materials into the finished product, that is mess hall. Let us give name as conversion journal. Conversion journal, again that is coming under stock journal. Last item, use it as a manufacturing journal. In tally, manufacturing is a concept whereby the raw materials get converted into finished goods. Here also the same activity is taking place. All the raw materials are getting converted into a new product. Therefore I have to say yes against this feature. That's all. So I have created all the required masters. Now the only thing I have to create is party masters that I will create in voucher itself. So let us go to voucher. First of all, it is purchase voucher. First enter the supplier invoice number. I am going to give a dummy number. Then party name. party name, let us see what is the party here. The first item I am going to purchase is river sand. River sand is supplied by JJ Materials suppliers. Their TIN number is given, and bricks also supplied by them. So I can accommodate both these items in single voucher. So I have to create JJ Materials suppliers now. Come to Tally, press Alt C and type the name as JJ Material. I am again copying and pasting. Copy, then come to Tally and paste it. Keep the party under sundry creditors. Then JJ Material Supplies address I am not giving, but I should mention the stage. Again I have to come here, set auto GST details, type yes, and mention his TIN number there. His TIN number is given. Let us copy the TIN number from here, then paste it. So TIN number is given. Now save it. So one more opportunity to verify. Then the item, the first item I am going to buy from that part is river sand. River sand is there. Then go down. Which go down I am taking? I can say it is in main store, and quantity it is in CFT. So let us say it is 150 CFT, and rate is 4,500 rupees per CFT. So it is there. Next I have to mention the purchase account. So automatically it is coming. You can see the purchase taxable is appearing. You can even change by pressing spacebar. You can select other options also, but let us better select purchase taxable. And next item from the same party is bricks. So let us enter bricks here and go down. Again I am taking it into main store. The quantity I am buying is 200 bricks. It is 5 rupee per brick, is 1000. Again the same purchase account. Now the tax, first enter the CGST. You will see it is calculated. Then SGST, that is also getting calculated. If you want to know the breakup of each item wise, then you click on tax analysis button and again press detail button, so that river sand, how much is the value and how much tax is calculated, is given here. So I am saving this voucher, and now two materials came to my stock. Let us go to the third item, that is cement. And cement is purchasing from India Cements Private Limited, Coimbatore. Coimbatore means outside Kerala state. So this is an interstate purchase. So let us see how this interstate purchase can be accounted in the same purchase account. Let us go to voucher, then again in Tally enter a supplier invoice number, party account number. India Cements account is not here, so I am creating the ledger. Select the name India Cements Private Limited, copy it and paste it into Tally. They are sundry creditors. Don't forget to mention the state as Tamil Nadu. Even if you are not giving their TIN number, the state name should be mentioned, because from this information Tally picks up whether this is interstate purchase or intrastate purchase. Then go to GST details. Here you have to enter their GSTIN. The TIN is given here. I am copying the TIN number and pasting it. Yes, remember the state code is 33. Kerala, the state code is 32. Similarly, each state is allotted a code number. That code number starts your GSTIN. Yes, name of item is cement. Go down again, main store. Then quantity I am buying 200 bags. The rate is 350 rupees per bag. it is 70,000. Again it is accounted in purchase. Look how Tally is behaving. So immediately Tally picks that it's an interstate purchase. How? From the name of state we have given in parties ledger, so don't change it. Here CGST will not be applicable, here IGST will be applicable. So if you select IGST, the tax will be calculated, and save it. Now I am going to buy the last item, that is steel. It is from Vrindavan Steels. So I am copying Vrindavan Steel. Remember, the tax rate for that product is 18% and the TIN number is given. Again, the dummy invoice number I am giving. Then party account Vrindavan Steel, it is not here, so Alt C, then paste it, Vrindavan Steel. Again under sundry creditors, mention the state as Kerala. Set alter GST details, you come here, type yes, regular, and then give their TIN number. TIN number is already here. I am going to copy it, come back here and paste it. Now steel, I have to enter steel. Again that is going to be taken to main store, and quantity I will be taking it as 15 tons, and the rate is 2,300 rupees. These are all dummy figures only. Now enter key, purchase account. See, it is purchase taxable because this is intra-state purchase. It is taxable, and here you have to enter first CGST. CGST is getting calculated, and also STST. That is also, you can see, getting calculated. If you enter a wrong tax, that tax will not be calculated. Save it. So we have purchased all items. Now I am going to transfer materials from my main store to the Nurses Academy, where the work will be taking place. For that purpose, I am going to inventory vouchers. So by default the stock journal is appearing, but I want transfer of material. This is not the transfer of material which I created. So let us once again click stock journal. You will get transfer journal with transfer clause also you have to select. And here you have to first mention the destination where the goods are going to be transferred. In our example, it is Nurses Academy. So select Nurses Academy. The name of item, you can select first one by one. Let us first select bricks and go down from where it is getting. It is from main store. You can enter the quantity as 80. 80 numbers I am shifting. The rate is automatically coming. It's 400 rupees, that is the value. Then next item that I am going to transfer in the order is cement. Again, cement is from main store. Select main store and let us see how much is there. It is 200 bags there. So I am going to shift 75 bags there. Then the third item I am going to take is river sand. Again, that is from main store. How much is quantity? It's 150 CFT. So I am taking 80 CFT. So let us change the rate. Let us change the quantity as 12 CFT. The last item is steel. Steel also from main store, and steel is available in ton. I am shifting 5 tons. It's 11,500, and now I have transferred 4 raw materials. The value of all the raw materials put together is 68,150. Now save it. So the materials are now lying with the Nurses Academy site. Next I am going to carry out the important operation, that is converting the materials into the hall. For that, again click on stock journal, then select conversion journal. This is conversion journal looks like. First of all, you have to enter the name of product, that is final product. What is the name of our final product? It is construction of mess hall. And go down where it is coming. It is coming in Nurses Academy. Quantity how much? 1. Then what are the materials used? You can say bricks. Bricks in Nurses Academy, total bricks available is 18 numbers, and all the 18 numbers I am going to use. Next is cement. Cement, total 200 bags available. In Nurses Academy it is 75 bags. So all the 75 bags I am going to use. After cement, now it is river sand. 150 CFT total available, out of which 12 CFT only available in Nurses Academy, and all the 12 CFT I am going to use. And next is last item is steel. 15 tons I am having in total, out of which in Nurses Academy I am having 5 tons, out of which I am going to use only 4 tons. So its value is coming. So as of now, I have consumed all the 4 materials, and the consumption value is given as 65,850. Now I may have to incur the labor charge also. For that purpose, you have to add a ledger, press Alt C and create labor charges. Under indirect expense or direct expense, as you like. Then GST, don't say it is applicable, you have to say it is not applicable. Now you can enter a value. Here let me enter the labor charges I paid as 15,000 rupees. And now the total value of this article comes to 80,850, which you can see at the bottom. And this item I am going to sell for 1 lakh rupees. So let us see what we can do. So I have converted this article. Now finally I am going to sell this article to Nurses Academy. Go to accounting voucher, click on sales. Here you can see rate inclusive of tax, because the contract value is 1 lakh rupees. It includes tax also. So here you have to enter the value. Let us first see party account name. It is Nurses Academy. It is not there, so I am going to create Nurses Academy. Nurses Training Academy, that's a full name. Copy it and paste it here. Then they are coming under sundry debtors, so keep them under sundry debtors, and of course you have to mention their address, but here I am mentioning the state as Kerala. Then come to GST details. There you type yes regular and enter there GSTIN. It is given here. You copy it and paste it into Tally. So GSTN is given. Yes, now comes the item, that is our mess hall. It is available one number mess hall is already there. You select it, and here you can give description. For example, construction on the northern gate, construction near the northern gate. Sometimes they may require this. So construction near the northern gate, that's the description. Go down from where it is selling. You will see Nurses Academy, there is already one there. Select it. Quantity you can say 1, and rate inclusive of tax, there you have to type 1 lakh, because the contract value as per agreement is 1 lakh. You select it and press enter key. You can see it is divided between 84,746 is your income, and the rest goes to, see, everything is appearing here. Then you can take it to a sales account, income of works contract, it under sales account. Yes, it is sale taxable. This being a local sale, you can select CGST and SGST. So you look at this, the total contract value is 1 lakh rupees, because as per agreement this should not exceed 1 lakh rupees. This is, in one way, this is MRP concept. MRP means the total value of the product, whatever it be, should not exceed 1 lakh rupees. Whereas our income is only 84,745.76. This is our income. But I think you remember that the cost is almost equal to what we gain. That means there is little or very few profit or no profit from this deal. So I'm going to save this. Before that, I can see the invoice also. Here click on print button. So everything is appearing except the accounting code that you have to select and enter. Here the tax amount is given, everything is given, the total value is 1 lakh rupees, and this is how you have to print the bill and give it to the party. Friends, I hope you understand how to account work contract related transactions using Tally. It is very simple. It is very easy to handle also. Once again, I thank you, each one of you. Thank you.